Hello everybody, and today I made a little animation of World War One, and I'll just tell you guys quickly about what World War One's supposed to be. And it was originally called the Great War. So yeah, so I'll explain you everything. So if you see here, if you might know this country, Cyprus, kind of divided right now. Turkey, Greece, and the UK. That's part of the UK at this time, 1914. Turkey is the Ottoman Empire, which it doesn't show here, but it has like all the way to Yemen and to Kuwait and other places. Here's Bulgaria. Here's Greece. Here's Albania. Here's Serbia. Here's Montenegro. Here's Austria, Hungary, Romania, the Russian Empire, which is huge at this time, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, which are not important in the First World War. This is also part of Denmark. The British Empire, important in this. Portugal, not so important. Spain, nothing. Andorra, nothing. France, interesting. Italy, interesting. Luxembourg, Belgium, bad. And the German Empire. And so, what happens then, the name of the guy, they got shot in Sarajevo, which is the capital of Bosnia right now, is, I can't think of it right now. So he just got shot, and the Austrians, some other guy that's control of the huge empire, which is an Austrian, he gets pissed and he thinks Serbia has something to do with it, which it might have. So then they tell their friend Germany that if Germany's gonna help them, if they're gonna help Austria-Hungary to go against Serbia, Germans say yes, and here's where the Central Powers and the Triple Entente form. So the Triple Entente is Serbia, France, Russia. Central Powers are Germany, Austria-Hungary, and these islands here, which are part of it. So Italy is quite interesting because they were for the Central Powers, but after some not great times, because they want some land probably, they decided that they're going to switch sides, and also the Allies promised them they're going to get a whole chunk of Yugoslavia, which at this time is Austria-Hungary. The reason why I call it Yugoslavia is like a shortcut instead of saying it's Bosnia, Croatia, Slovenia, and Montenegro, maybe. So, yeah. And originally that was what the Triple Entente is supposed to be, but Montenegro decided to join the war on the Entente side. Then Luxembourg and Belgium joined the war on the Entente side, and the UK did too because of something. So I'll tell you guys that later. So when they declared war on these three nations, Serbia, Russia, France, then Russia pushed them. Wait, no, that's the wrong thing. What was it? So I have to just press redo button. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Okay, whatever. So I'm not sure now how to do the redo button. So when Germany declared war on those Entente powers, Russia decided to make a move, and surprisingly to Germany, they thought it's going to take them a long time. The Germans thought that it's going to take the Russians a really long time to get their divisions together because it is a massive country at the time. So the Russians make a move pretty far, which is pretty surprising. Then Germans take over Luxembourg, most of Belgium. They make their way almost taking over Paris. Just if there wasn't some river there, it's the Seine, I think, is the one that stopped them. So then the Germans decided they're gonna go race to the sea. They almost cut off the Allies, which are the Entente powers. So then the French pushed them back a little bit, and they pushed them back into some French land. So, and the Russians pushed a lot into Austria-Hungary. And then the Austrian-Hungarians tried to take over Serbia. It fails. Germany tries to push the Russians back again. The Russians push them back again. Now this time the Germans really have a lot of power. They push back the Russians a lot. The Russians push them back a little bit. Boom. So eventually the Germans don't do anything for a bit. And then the Italians join in and they make some moves. Then Bulgaria and Italy's in the Entente powers. Then Bulgaria joins the Central Powers and it goes bad. And 1914, the Ottoman Empire joined the Central Powers. I forgot about them. So they took Austria-Hungary and Bulgaria, destroyed Serbia, and Albania wasn't completely destroyed. The reason why they destroyed Albania is because the Serb troops escaped to Albania. So then the British decided to try to land the Dardanelles, but I forgot about that to edit it. This part, so they landed here. They were just pinned to the beach, and so they couldn't do anything. So it was a massive L for the Allies, Entente powers. So the British were starving out the Greeks. They did a naval blockade to get them to join the Entente powers. So, yeah. And the Greeks will do something eventually. And the Bulgarians try to chase down the Entente powers all the way to Salonika. I'm not saying it right, but it's like around here. And they're trying to save the Serbs and Montenegros from being destroyed. Then from where is Romania? Yeah, so Romania now joins in, make a pretty good offensive. But they eventually lose because Bulgaria takes their coast, they make a little way into Russia, and Austria-Hungary destroys them, mostly. So then they sign an armistice. France pushes the Germans back a little bit. So that's really upset on the Germans have taken over these two islands, which are part of Estonia now. And wait, what did I do? Oh, okay. So they continue on. And so then, since the Russian Empire is having a revolution, they lose Finland. They declare independence. The Soviets are fighting the Finnish too. I just didn't add that in. So then they sign peace with Germany because they don't want to fight anymore. And so Crimea gets their independence. They take it over again. Then Germany makes their move. Then Ukraine in 1917 December they get independence, and now not every country recognizes it. So then the Germans take it over. It's only including the part where we could see, and the U.S. joined in 1916 April 4th, I think it was, and so the Germans are. Since they don't have the Russian front anymore, they're trying to defeat France as fast as possible before the Americans get there. Because they get there first time 6,000, and also Greece has joined the Entente powers, and it's not going well for the Entente powers. Well, the opposite. It's not doing good for not doing well for the Central powers. So then Austria-Hungary pushes back the Italians quite a bit. Then Romania gets a little part, which is Bessarabia, which is Moldova, Ukraine, and Ukraine again. And nothing happens. And then the French push back the Germans, and it wasn't too good for them. So then the the Germans take over a little bit of Finland, where the capital is Helsinki, and the Entente powers push all the way up almost to Austria-Hungary, and they're liberating Serbia, and they liberate Albania, then the Ottoman Empire surrenders, then Montenegro, and then they push back the Austrian Hungarians back a little bit more, the Romanians get some land, and the Italians push them back, and they surrender the Austro-Hungarians, and then Germany surrenders. So if you guys want to see more videos like this, then just like it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. This didn't take me too long to make because also I forgot about Portugal joining the war in 1916, but that's not that important. And so I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys subscribe so you can see more fun videos like this, and bye.